Good morning, dear children.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning,
Morning,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am.
Okay,
Good
Morning, miss.
morning, ma'am. Good
Good
okay,
morning, ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
okay. Y'all can mute.
Good
Am I
morning.
clear? Am I clear, Rosemaria?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So take out your textbook. We come to the first page, Act 1, Scene 1. On the left side, you have the English translation. On the right side, you have Shakespearean English. We have to learn the Shakespearean English. The Merchant of Venice, Act 1, Scene 1, Venice, a street. Write down your first question. Where does you write the heading? Act 1, Scene 1. Heading, Act 1, Scene 1.
Miss, where should we write?
In your notebook. You don't have your notebook with
Okay,
you?
miss.
If you don't
Yes,
have, go
miss.
take your
We want
notebook
to
and
take a
come.
separate note, miss.
Definitely. In English note, you can write all the notes in one notebook. No problem. On fresh page, but.
Oh, okay, miss. Okay, miss.
Act 1, Scene 1. First question. Where does the scene take place? Where does the scene take place? You know the answer. Scene 1, Venice, a street. Smaller to bigger. The scene takes place in a street in Venice. Smaller to bigger. Remember the rule for notice and letter writing? Same. The scene takes place in a street in Venice. Second question. Name the characters. Name the characters. Answer is there. Enter Antonio, Salenio. Look at the spellings. Be very careful. Antonio, A should be capital. Salerino, S should be capital. Salenio, S should be capital. Leave some space. You have to add a few more characters later. So you leave some space. Now look into the textbook and listen to me. Antonio. In sooth, I know not why I am so sad. It wearies me, you say it wearies you. But how I caught it, found it, or came by it, what stuff it is made of, whereof it is born, I am to learn. And such a want with sadness makes of me, that I have much ado to know myself. I'll go line by line, slowly. In sooth, truly, satyamayitu vada. That's what is being said. In sooth, truly. I know not why I am so sad. Antonio, the merchant of Venice, is speaking. I don't know why I am sad. That is called spider sense. In English, we saw intuition. There are many intuition, you know what we think inside. This sense of fear is called spider sense. Spider sense means the feeling inside you that something bad is going to happen. Something is not going to be good. That is not right. Something is not right. That is spider sense. So here, Antonio feels that spider sense. I do not know why I am sad. I am sad. It wearies me. It tires me. I feel very tired. Now, when you are sad, you don't feel like doing anything. You just want to lie down. You don't want to speak to anybody. You don't want to eat. So it makes us tired. Okay, Leah, can you hear me? Leah,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, thank you. First, when I read the passage, I went in fast. That is a way to read it. I went fast. But when I explain, I'll speak slowly. So, first line, truly, I don't know why I am sad. It wearies me. It makes me tired. You say it wearies you. Now, see, all friends are together. And one of your friend is very sad. He's we'll go there. Oh, Vendra. We'll come in. No, Vendra. Like he's not interested in anything. Then the whole of us will be very sad that we cannot do anything. Whatever we say, he's saying no, 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 no. All of us will become tired. So it weary. You say it wearies you. It's making you also tired. It's wearing me. It's making me tired. It's making you all tired. But how I caught it. I, Antonio, caught it. What is it here? Sadness. When did I start being sad? How I caught it. How I started becoming sad. Found it. When did I realize that I am sad? When did this sangadam come to me? Found it or came by it. When it started, when did I start feeling sad? What stuff it is made of? Why I am sad? What stuff it is made of? Why I am sad? Whereof it is born? What is the reason of sadness? I am to learn. I have not yet understood. I am sad. Yes, Amana, you can write. You can write down the notes as and when I say you feel, okay, this is important. You feel to write down, you write down. You write down, put down all the notes, whatever. See, when I am speaking, when I am teaching, I may say a lot of things. It may not be in the answers, but you may require it for board exam. So, whatever you feel is important, write it down. I am to learn. I have to understand. Antonio is speaking. Antonio is a merchant of Venice. Antonio is sad. He don't know why he is sad. He don't know from when he started becoming sad. He don't know the reason of his sadness. But he is sad. And such a want wit. Mundan. Want wit is that mundan. It is making me an idiot. It's making me a useless fellow. And such a want with sadness makes of me. This sadness is making me an idiot. Want wit means a useless fellow. That I have much ado to know myself. I have to understand this sadness. Only thing I know is I am sad. So, in the first dialogue, Shakespeare presents Antonio as a sad person. It is, I told you yesterday, it is a pointer to the tragedy that is going to happen to Antonio. Antonio, there is some tragedy that is going to happen to Antonio. So Shakespeare is preparing us, preparing the audience. This Antonio, there is something going to happen to Antonio. That is the first dialogue. Now I'll stop. If anybody has anything to ask, one at a time, ask. regarding the first dialogue. Check whether it is clear. Read through it once more. Read through the Shakespearean part. If there is any word that you did not understand, any line that you did not understand, ask me now. You can type in the chat box too. I will read it and then I'll give you the answer. So Lakshmi, can I proceed?
Yes, miss.
Okay, the last line. That I have much ado means I have trouble in recognizing. That I have much ado, that I have trouble in understanding. To know myself, to understand myself. The first three lines for Taiba, in sooth, truly, satyamaitum, truly. I know not why I am sad. I do not know the reason why I am sad. It wearies me. It makes me tired. When we are sad, we will be tired. We won't be interested in doing anything. You say it wearies you. You say it is making you tired. When one of our friends are sad, we will also not have any uh, interest in doing things. You say it wearies you. But how I caught it, found it, or came by it, how the sadness came upon me, how I started being sad, how I felt sad. What is the reason for my sadness? I don't understand. Okay. So the third, I gave you two questions. Where is the scene taking place? Second question, name the characters, leave some space to write. We have to add a few more. Here you already wrote Antonio, Salerino and Salenio. Now the third question. What does Antonio say about his sadness? What does Antonio say about his sadness? The fourth line is Shehinshan. It is the first line of the. It is the first page of a drama. Yesterday I told you you have to turn few pages, and it is the first page of drama. Shehinshan. Somebody asked me for the fourth line's explanation. The fourth line's explanation is what stuff it is made of, whereof it is born. What stuff it is made of, what is the reason for it, the sadness. Whereof it is born, when did the sadness originate? You did not get morning food, you are sad. So where was that sadness born? That sadness was born of denial of food. You asked for Maggie noodles and you were given put. So you were sad. So whereof was that sadness born? That sadness was born because of the denial of Maggie. You wanted to play outside, you were asked not to play, so you are sad inside. So where was that sadness born? That sadness was born of denial of permission to play outside. You understood the meaning? So here Antonio doesn't understand from where this sadness originated, whereof it was born. Okay, first dialogue clear. The third question that I gave you is, what does Antonio say about his sadness? What are the points? First point, he tires him. Second, he doesn't understand the reason for his sadness. Third point, he doesn't know from when he started becoming sad. And fourth, he doesn't know why he is sad. All those things, like 4 points you write. Somewhat similar points it is, but you write the 4 points. Okay. Now I am going to the next dialogue. Very, very, very important. Okay. Understand each line carefully.
Miss, can you say that answer?
Can you say that? Answer once more. If you type, no, it will miss. Okay. I will say once more. Point. First point. Antonio, what does Antonio say about his sadness? First point, Antonio is sad. He is sad. First point. Second point, it tires him. The sadness tires him. T-I-R-E-S. Third point, he don't know the reason of his sadness. Fourth point, he doesn't know when the sadness started, or he doesn't know the origin of his sadness.
Thank you, Miss.
One more point. Fifth point, you can add it is making him a useless person. It is making him a useless person. Okay. Now the next dialogue.
Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Listen very carefully. Next dialogue. Salerino. Salerino is a friend of Antonio. Now see, Antonio, we have many friends. We talk to everybody in the class. Not only in the class, in the other division also. A children will talk to B children. B children will talk to C children. So all of you are friends. But there will be some close friends. Your secrets only to close friends. But you speak to everybody. You like everybody. You are friendly with everybody. But very personal things you share only with your close friends. So Salerino is just friend. Not close friend. Salerino is just a friend. Now to Salerino, Antonio is speaking. Now this I will read little fast. It may be little, it may not be so clear to you because you all are hearing Shakespeare for the first time. I'll read little fast, just for once. Your mind is tossing on the ocean. There, where your argosies with portly sail, light sinews and rich burghers on the flood, or as it were pageants of the sea, do overpeer the petty traffickers that curtsy to them, do them reverence as they fly by them with their woven wings. First line. Antonio says, I don't know what is the reason of the sadness. I can't understand. For that, Salerino is replying. Your mind, whose mind? Antonio's mind, is tossing on the ocean. What is tossing on the ocean? Moving up and down. Tossing on the ocean. What is tossing on the ocean? Antonio's mind is tossing on the ocean. When you are in the ocean, because of the waves, you will be moving up and down. So what is tossing on the ocean? Antonio's mind is tossing on the ocean. There. Where? On the ocean. Your argosies. What is argosies? Cargo ships. What is cargo ship? Ships carrying goods. Ships carrying silk, tea, spices, maybe mahogany, rosewood and all it is coming. It may be marbles, Italian marbles. So your mind is with the ships, your cargo ships, your argosies, your cargo ships with portly sail, which are sailing towards the ports. The ships that are sailing towards the ports. I will be posting the video in the Google Classroom, but you should attend the class, otherwise there will be many things that you miss, you will not understand, and you can ask me directly if you are attending the class. So 2 lines once more. Your mind is tossing on the ocean. Antonio's mind is tossing on the ocean where his cargo ships are sailing towards the port. First 2 lines. Clear? Third line. Like seniors. Seniors means noble people, like ministers. Ministers, Kadagamballi Surendran, who was it? Pinarayi Vijayan. Ministers, like noble people, like seniors, like noble people, hi-fi people. And rich burghers, rich merchants. Noble here, simile. Underline the word and write simile. S-I-M-I-L-E, simile. On the flood. Flood means sea.
Miss, which word simile?
Like seniors and rich burghers. Like third line. Like seniors and rich burghers. Third line is a simile. There, what is compared to what? Antonio's ships are compared to noble people, noble lords and rich merchants. It is there on the left side. Noble men, wealthy noble men and rich merchants. Antonio's ships are compared to wealthy noblemen and rich merchants. So Salerno is giving one reason for Antonio's sadness. All Antonio's ships are at the sea. So when Antonio's ships are at the sea, Antonio is thinking about his ships at the sea. That is why he is sad. Antonio is worried about the ships at the sea. That is why he is sad. Understood? We stopped till here. We haven't finished the first line. There are many things to be said. Because it is difficult, I am not taking in one stretch. I'll take this much today. Okay? In the next class, we will continue Shakespeare. So if there is any doubt so far, just type and ask. I will give you the answer. Otherwise, you may leave.